Hi everyone, it's little Miss Samia, and she's been my baby of choice this week. Um, Me and the kids have been a bit sick, and um, I went back to work yesterday, but we were sick all weekend. Um, Three of us are on antibiotics, and the other two are just on some medicine to clear them up a little. But yeah, and it was my birthday on Monday, and being sick wasn't much fun, but um, yeah, so I didn't go to work on Monday. Um, and but then my mum and two of my sisters and two of my nieces and um, yeah, they came down and bought some cakes, and we sat outside and had some cake and coffee and talked for about 3 hours. um, so yeah, it wasn't too bad, and that was in the afternoon, so it was a little bit better by then. But it's been quite windy, like over the weekend. It was really, really windy and cold. The wind just went right through you and chilled you to the bone, but um, it's not as bad as what's been happening in some parts of Australia, the flooding and the bad storms that they've been having. We could use a bit more rain up here. We got a little bit Saturday, I think, through the night, or was it Friday night? Um, we got a little bit, but yeah, could have been shared around a little bit more, but that's okay. We got a little bit, I suppose. So yeah, just thought I'd show little Miss Samia. She's been my little snuggle bunny this week. Actually, for the last 2 weeks probably. Um, I've had her upstairs in the pram, and after work, and after the kids have devoured their dinner and the clean up's done and all that fun stuff, and um, and my wind down time, I'd sit and watch some videos, YouTube videos, and snuggle with this little girl. And she's so sweet. That dummy looks really big in her mouth, doesn't it? I'll see if she can be without it for a little bit so you can see her face. There we go. She's got a little open mouth. She's so sweet. She's the sweetest little girl. She's so tiny. Ever, ever so tiny. Her little legs and arms are so skinny. I wish I had some more Carter's Preemie. Um, I've got some of our brands in Preemie, but our clothes are so wide. Like around here, they're really, really wide. And for her, um, Carter's just seems to fit her the best. Even the sleeper's a bit big. I had her on before this. I put her in, it was a boy's outfit, but it was the elephant, blue, light blue and dark blue. Um, sorry. Um, yeah, the elephant, the onesie, long sleeve onesie and the pants with the elephant on the bum bum. And she had these mittens. She's got pink fluffy socks under here. And this hat on. And I know it was blue, and I had her rugged up in this, her little muslin blanket. And she would just look so precious. And she was so, so cuddly. And this hat is so tiny, but it's still so big on her. You pick her up and it falls off. It's not the smallest one I've got, but it's the only pink one I have. I have a purple one, but I might just get, I think this one's been knitted, but I might get some pink wool and just crochet it in a little bit. Or even a darning needle and sew it in a little bit with some wool. would even work. But yeah, so that's been my week. I know it's not over yet, it's only Wednesday, but it's Wednesday afternoon. Back in August last year, I took on a second job. So I was working full time, and that's why I didn't have much time for anything else. But just recently, I gave that away, the second job, and it was just very stressing for me. The job was stressful, and then coming home to just life in general with 4 kids, it just all got too much for me. I'd done the second job for 10 months, and I think that was enough. I did my time, and I thought it was time to give it up. So that's what I've done, and now I'm back to part-time work. I'm a lot happier for it. It's less money, of course, but I managed before. I can manage again. Hence why I am trying to sell a few dolls, not this one. I have my Rylan by Amy Strickland. She's for sale. She's biracial. And I have Ashlyn. She's from Forever Young. She's also AA, I think they say she is. She's the size of a 3-month, I suppose. 0 to 3 she wears. And there's another one. Oh, my Anne baby. My Keely. The Precious Sculpt. So I've done a video on her to see if I get any interest on YouTube. They all are on eBay. I've got some interest on all of them, actual watches anyway. I don't know why, but I mean, I buy a lot of dolls, but whenever it comes for me to sell, I find it really hard. And I don't mean hard for me to let them go. I mean, I find it hard to find buyers. Like, they either want me to keep dropping the price and get the doll for pretty much nothing, or there's just no interest. And I figure, well, how do other people do it? Like, some people can put a doll up for sale and they sell it straight away, and I try it. Yeah, doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's just the dolls, the sculpts, or what, I don't know. Or I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. But never mind, I just figure if they don't sell, they can still just sit there, and I'll try again at a different time. No big deal. But I'm mostly selling those 3 because I don't interact with them. There's nothing wrong with any of them. My Ashlyn, she's the Forever Young baby. She's a big baby. She's 10 or 11 pound. She really fills out a 0 to 3 month clothes. Sometimes 3 to 6, depending on the brand. But yeah, so she's quite a big baby, and I'm more into the little ones. I love my newborns, and I do like preemies. I love my little Samia. I'm more into the little ones. They just, I don't know, they catch my attention, these littlies. I'm more into the newborns. I always have been. So yeah, my Ashlyn, she's a big baby, so that's kind of why I don't interact with her very much. My Rylan, she's a partial silicone, so she's the only partial that I have left. And I don't know, as you know, I guess I really like the full bodies. So, yeah, she's my last partial. But again, if she doesn't sell, that's okay too. My Ann baby, I would really like for her to sell because I don't interact with her very much. I've done videos with her and that, and I have held her while I've watched videos a couple of times. I've taken her out and, watched a movie or, something on a Saturday night. But I don't know, it's just, I really love the way she feels, and that's a big thing for me, because of her squishy belly and her armatures. I love the armatures as well. Like, you can just pose her so well. But I don't know if it's because I'm too scared because she was so expensive. I don't know if it's because I'm just too scared to do too much with her, or if there is just not a bond there. I don't really know. But I don't know why, but I do more with my cheaper babies. I don't know. Like Samia, she was one of my cheapest, or the cheapest. No, one of. Yeah. I've had a bigger baby that cost as much as she did, but I just really love her. And like Wyatt, he was one of my and Wyatt and Mia cost the same, and them two are, two of my favourite babies. So my Malloy babies, they were quite expensive because they're really hard to find, and I didn't mind paying the extra to get them. But I don't do a whole lot with them either. Because they're so soft. I don't really do a lot with them. I just want to protect them. Sounds silly, I suppose. But this little girl, she's my little snuggle bunny. I just thought, here's a 12-minute video, and I was just coming on to say that this is my baby of the hour. And I'm loving it. But I wish I had more of these clothes. I wish that I had a Carter's where I live. I don't. I think you can buy Carter's clothes in Australia at like Trade Secret or somewhere like that down the coast, down Brisbane somewhere. But I'm not there, so anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for the chat, girls and guys, maybe. And I will catch us later. Bye.